Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Crate with Linda. So guys, I'm coming on with a special thing right now. What I'm making is my ice cream cake that Jenny wants for her birthday. I always made these ice cream cakes for my kids, and Jennifer wanted this for her, this ice cream cake for her birthday. So tomorrow we're going to be celebrating her birthday. We're taking her out to dinner, and then we're going to come back here and have cake and for her birthday, and so I'm making ice cream cake. So it's Sunday around 6 o'clock. I had a busy day. I'm going to insert some videos in here and some pictures of Julie's 5K race. We had a bunch of stuff to do today. We had to go to a baby shower, from my nephew's baby shower. It was like a co-ed, baby shower. And it was like a party, so we went there. And we just got home, so I'm not doing a what's for dinner, but I'm going to just do my ice cream cake. Also going to make my big chocolate chip cookie, but I made that, I did a video of that a couple of weeks ago, so I'm not going to show you guys that, but I'm going to show you the ice cream cake, because I promised that I would show you how I make my ice cream cake. So let's get started, guys, okay? So what I'm doing is very simple. I have this pan here that I'm using, and I'm using this pan because it has a cover and it's a perfect size. So you can get any kind of ice cream you want. Jenny is pretty plain, so she likes, I got chocolate and vanilla. I got the bowl in the basket, which is a ShopRite brand ice cream. It was very reasonable, and that's all I need. You can get regular Oreos, you can get Cookie Crisp, you can get whatever you want to get. I got the store brand Oreos because they're more reasonable. I usually do them in my Cuisinart thing, but it broke. So I'm just going to put them in a Ziploc bag and crush them up. And then we're going to put whipped cream on it. And this is my ice cream cake, and my kids absolutely love it. And it's just like, it's not exactly like Carvel, but it's delicious. So there's no sense in spending $20 on a 5-piece Carvel cake when I spent like maybe not even $10 on everything. Whipped cream. So you can make any flavor ice cream you want. If you like, butter pecan, if you like cookies and cream, if you like cookie dough, birthday cake, whatever you want. Whatever flavor you want. Up to you. So let's crush these up. Like I said, you can crush them up like this, or you can put them in your, what is that thing called that I had that broke? I always forget the name of it.
What thing?
Yeah, but I forget what it's called. Anyway, it broke, so I need a new one of those.
Freezer, yeah.
No, it's,
Yeah.
Anyway, Julie, we were up 5 o'clock this morning, 5:15 this morning. Julie had her 5K race that she ran. She did so good, guys. And I'm going to show you a video. I'm going to put the video up and show you how it went. She did so amazing. Now, the only thing with this is you got to be a little careful because sometimes the bag rips and then you have, a mess. But just do it however you want. You can use a mallet. You can use whatever. And you can have the cookies as big as you want them. I like them pretty crushed up because we want them to be, crushed cookies. We don't want big fat Oreos in there. But you could if you want, Put whatever you want in here. If you want to put Snickers or I don't know, whatever you want to do. This is what we've always done. One time I got the crunch stuff from the original Carvel store. I went to the Carvel store and I got the original crunch that goes in the Carvel cakes. But it wasn't cheap, so I'm like, I'm just going to do the Oreos again. But you can do that too if you want. And like I said, you can put anything you want, any type of cookies you want in it, any flavor ice cream. But, you can, and I've made these in like a pie tray. I've made them in like a little Corningware tray. You can make as big as you want, as much as you want, You can make it however you want. You can even make it like in a graham cracker crust and make an ice cream in the graham cracker crust and then freeze it. And it's an ice cream pie. So good. cookies as crumbled up as you want. I like them like this, maybe a little bit more crushed. And as you could see, I have the ice cream on the counter. If it's really frozen, you could stick it in the microwave a couple of minutes or leave it on your counter for like 15, 20 minutes and it'll get frosted because you want the ice cream soft. You don't want it watery, of course, but you want it soft. So this way you can maneuver it in the pan, you know, get it in the pan. All right, so just check out your cookies and see how you want them. I like them pretty much like this. I like them to be small, but I also like them to have little, you know, little fat pieces, if that makes sense. All right, that should be good. Okay, so this is what I do. Okay, I got vanilla, I got chocolate, like I said, and I'm gonna do chocolate, and then I'm gonna do vanilla. So let's put the chocolate in here and see if it's, yeah, it's pretty much defrosted, you know, melted. There we go. Yeah. How to get it all out of there.
You still take this one? Lisinopril? No. You still take Lisinopril?
No, I don't take Lisinopril. They
That's why
switched
I'm getting
it.
confused. It's
Remember,
still
they
in
switched it.
there. It's still in there, so that's
Yeah.
why I was confused.
All right, so. Did you eat? You ate, puppy, didn't you?
You just feed them or no?
Yeah, I just fed him.
Oh, okay.
See, this is a little too hard. Need it to be a little softer, but it's okay. It'll sit out a couple of minutes and it'll. I'll let this sit a minute. And this will cover the whole pan. Let it. It's got to be kind of soft because you want it to be able to spread, you know. Huh?
All our food is in.
Thank you.
So we're all the same schedule now.
I want it to spread out and get a little bit melty. So I'm just going to let it sit a minute here, and then I'll come back and be able to spread it out. All right, so this has gotten a little bit softer, and I'm just like flattening it out. And if it melts a little bit, don't worry, it'll freeze, okay? So it's not a big deal. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is homemade, so it's not a Carvel cake, but it's delicious, and we love it. So this is what we're doing. So I'm just making it, you know, even, kind of even, so it's nice and thick, because you want a nice chocolate thick layer. And if you wanted to put more ice cream in here, you know, you can. So it's just up to you. It's your preference. But this is fine for us. All right, so spread out. Now we're going to do is put the cookies in the middle. Now, like I said, these are kind of chunky, and I like them like that. I'm probably going to use this whole bag. Well, maybe not. I probably put some on the top. That's what I do sometimes. I have extra. But we like a nice thick. I'm just going to put the whole thing in, guys. And just spread it around. And see, that's how I like the cookies, like a little bit chunky. So you get like big Oreos in there. And like I said, if you want to use real Oreos, use them. Knock yourself out. The store brand is just fine for this, but if it's up to you, you know. Whatever kind of cookies you want to use. Use your own, do your own thing. But this is homemade and it's simple. And this is how I made my kids' ice cream cakes when we wanted ice cream cake. And I was like, I couldn't afford to go spend $25 on a little friggin' ice cream cake, a little square, because that's what it is. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so now we're gonna do the vanilla. Now, doing this, the second layer is a little bit precarious because the cookies. And a lot of times, I'm videoing, a lot of times I use my hands to like, my clean hands to smush it down because it's a little difficult, and sometimes the cookies end up, being in the top layer a little bit, but that's okay. That's all right. Like I said, it's homemade. So I'm just gonna let this ice cream sit a little bit because this definitely has to sit a little bit. So I'll be back in a second. All right, people. So this is the story with this, okay? Now this is the thing, all right? If you want a perfect Carvel cake, you can definitely go to the ice cream cake store or ShopRite, Food, Walmart, and spend literally $25 to $30 on a smaller cake, probably about this big. Okay, and it'll be a perfect Carvel ice cream cake. This is definitely not perfect, but let me tell you something, it's delicious. And it's a little, like I said, a little precarious because I should have defrosted the ice cream. I should have put the ice cream in the microwave a little bit just to soften it up a little bit. So I'm just waiting for it to get soft, but and it's not going to be like, it's going to be a homemade ice cream cake. So what I'm trying to get at is it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be a little lumpy. There's going to be some chocolate cookie crumbs on top, but we really don't care because it's delicious, I'm telling you. I spread this out. I'm just waiting to spread this out a little bit. And if I did have more ice cream, I would put more ice cream on top of here, but I only bought 2. I should have bought 3, but it's fine. It's going to be just as fine with 2. I always just make 2. I really do. I always just make 2. So I'm just waiting for it to spread out a little bit, let it melt a little bit more. And then what I'm going to do is, I forget do I put the whipped cream on? Yeah, I'll put the whipped cream on now. Sometimes I put the whipped cream on like a little while before I serve it, but I'm going to put the whipped cream on now because we're going to be eating this tomorrow. I usually make this 2 or 3 days in advance, but I didn't have time. So I'm just making it today, which will be fine, and we'll have it tomorrow night. So it'll be like 24 hours before we eat it, which will be fine. It'll go in the freezer. So that'll be good. But yeah, see how the chocolate is a little bit into the vanilla, but that's okay. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And if it's a little bit soft, like in certain spots, once you put this in the freezer, it's going to freeze, so it's not a big deal. And just flatten it out as much as you can, and just try to spread it as much as you can. So you kind of do want like an even thing, an even cake. But you don't, like I said, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be perfect. It is what it is. Everybody's going to love it. And that's all that matters. So, just do it the way you want. And you could decorate it pretty. You could, I don't really go crazy. I'll write her name on it after it comes out.
Yeah, I hear you.
And that's it. And if you want to pipe the whipped cream on it, you can do that. That's a little bit thicker there. I want to just spread that out a little bit. I'm going to get the whipped cream. Okay. All right, let's get the whipped cream, guys. All right, so here we go. I got the whipped cream. Okay. I'm going to put the whipped cream on it.
You did this.
And then
You did this. You did this.
I'm gonna
What did it say right?
spread this out. And I like to spread it out, like I like to put it in the freezer with it because I like the whipped cream to become a little bit, you know, frozen and hard. It's gonna be so good. Just spread it out. I'm telling you guys, I got these, the ice creams. They were 3 something each at the food store. 48 ounces. So that like six, let's say $7 for 2 things of ice cream. The cookies were like 3 something, so that's 8, 9, 10. And then the whipped cream was like 2 something. So like not even 12, like $12. Okay, $12, and this is gonna feed 6 people, and and some. Okay, not even $12, and it's gonna be amazing. And you could literally probably feed, I would say, like 8 to 10 people on this cake, on this pie, on this ice cream cake. Just kind of, if you want to make a design, make a design. Hey, listen, do what you want. It's your cake. It's your creation. Doesn't have to be perfect.
Look at him. He's going for him.
Now, what I'm gonna do
He's your mind.
is I'm wondering if I should put the if I should write the name. I gotta get this in the freezer because it's starting to get a little soft now. That's all right. Like I said, it'll freeze up. Okay. Where did I put the writing? I'm gonna write on it. I have no idea how to do this. I don't know how to do this. Okay. All right. Do you have to open this? Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right, guys. So let's do this. All right. I don't know how this is gonna come out, but it is what it is. Let's do happy homemade, guys, homemade. Kind of big. I should have made it a little bit smaller. That's all right. Listen, I told you. Not gonna be perfect. Happy. Be. B-Day.
this the Ralph Factory? The Ralph Cake Factory?
Why are you breathing like that?
What?
Sound like you just ran a marathon, honey. Happy birthday, Jenny.
Ralph.
Cute, right, guys?
It's adorable.
It's homemade. And then we're gonna put some sprinkles on it. And I'm gonna cover it with plastic wrap and get it in the freezer downstairs because it can't go in this freezer.
Who's doing that? Who's doing that?
There.
Who's putting it in the freezer?
So there we go, guys. Homemade ice cream cake. It is gonna be amazing.
Why are you doing that? Put it in this.
What? Oh, that's right. I got the cover.
Why you
Hello.
use that?
That's why I used the freaking can. Oh, I'm so out of it. All right. We got this on it. We're gonna go put it downstairs. I gotta make sure it goes
We are
in.
where I am.
Well, it's gotta go in the freezer in a good spot.
Oh,
It
do you want
can't
to
be.
come down with me and I'll carry it?
All right. So I'm gonna go put this in the refrigerator downstairs, and I'll be back. But this is the ice cream cake, guys. Look at that.
kind
Homemade,
do you
yummy. All right, people. So the ice cream cake is in the freezer. It's gonna go in there until tomorrow. Today's Sunday. We're gonna do going out to eat for Jenny's birthday
Can you
tomorrow.
believe I have to make my own dinner? My own dinner.
So we just came back from the party and stuff, so we've been eating and stuff all day, so I'm not making
I
dinner.
haven't.
But he didn't eat that much today, so he's gonna make a Celeste pizza. I don't know what I'm gonna
Where's
have.
the pan for
I'm-
here?
Oh, remember it's in the oven. You can't, oh,
I need to.
all right.
I need to-
And so what I'm gonna do is tomorrow, I'm going to, after we come back from the restaurant, we're gonna have, take Jenny out for dinner for her birthday. Her birthday is Wednesday. Her real birthday. She's gonna be 35, guys. Anyway, I will show you the cutting of the cake. I forgot to put freaking sprinkles on it, but I'll do that tomorrow afterwards, whatever. So I'll do a little vlogging tomorrow and add that on to the video tomorrow. So this video will be ending now. I'm going to put the clip in of Julie's 5K race and some pictures in there. She said I could and everything. So I'm very, very excited about that. So you'll see some of that. And yeah, and then tomorrow you'll see the completion of the ice cream cake when we cut it and stuff. Oh, so good, so good. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that notification button with the bell, so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below, and I will see you on the next video. And thank you so much for coming into my home and creating. Now I gotta make that big chocolate chip cookie. I gotta make two, but I'm only making one today and one for Thursday. Because tomorrow, today's one I'm making has to go to Jenny's program tomorrow. So that's it. Alright, guys. I hope you're having a great weekend. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Julie doing her first 5K. Really excited, good finish. All right, Julie.
Jason, look at the wall. Look at the wall.
You were 45.